Hey everybody, it's Patrick Grosser with Fathom Realty, and this is your Cincinnati real estate market news for week 6, 2021. At the end of this video, I'm going to share with sellers a tip on how to optimize their listings in order to get the most views and to convert those views to showings, which will then of course lead to offers. It's a basic concept, but I see too many sellers not utilizing it to optimize their listing. And for buyers, I'm going to offer a tip, another basic idea on how to get their home search started. And too many buyers go about it the wrong way. So at the end of this video, I'll share with them how to correct that mistake to make sure they get started off on the right foot with their home search. Regardless of whether you're buying or selling, you need to understand the market and how it affects you. So let's go ahead and jump into the numbers for this week. Compared to this week last year, new listings are down 17%, which is discouraging for buyers and of course good news for sellers, as that will negatively impact inventory if that trend continues. Closings are down 9%, which is less overall activity than we saw last year, so that's actually bad news for everybody involved. Average sale price though is up 11% compared to last year, which is good news for sellers and of course a challenge for buyers. But with historically low mortgage interest rates, buyers have more buying power than they have ever before, and they may find that the monthly payment they have is actually not as bad as they thought it was, even though prices are at historic highs. Average days on market is down 41% compared to last year. So again, this is good news for sellers, and it's a challenge for buyers to try to get the property they want because they may be competing with multiple buyers for the same home. Inventory actually ticked up a little bit compared to last week, and that's the second week in a row. So if this trend continues, this will be good news for buyers. We're at 2.11 months worth of inventory, so it hasn't moved very much recently. We're still almost 4 months short of the inventory we need in order for the market to be in balance or equilibrium, where buyers and sellers are at an equal playing field in terms of their negotiation strength. So it's still very much a seller's market right now. If you're selling your home, of course you want to get the most views you can on your listing. You want those viewers to convert to showings and those showings to convert to offers so that you can sell as quickly as possible for as much money as possible. One of the most basic concepts on how to achieve these goals of selling quickly and selling for top dollar is simply to hire a professional photographer. Now, I hesitate to even make this a tip because it seems so obvious that it doesn't really need to be stated, but I'm saying it because I see so many sellers skipping this step. They may not even realize it because they may have hired a professional agent and they may not know that the agent is not actually hiring a professional, or that professional is not really qualified to do the photography. So what we're looking for, of course, is the highest quality photos we can get. That means the highest resolution, the right lighting, the right angles. There's really an art to it. It's not just about the camera involved, it's about the person behind it. You need to make sure, whether you're selling on your own or you're working with an agent, that a professional photographer is hired for your pictures, because that is literally the product that is going to sell your home online. We all know that everybody looks online first, especially now in the past year with COVID restrictions and with the scare about the virus. Most people are not shopping for a home through open houses on a Sunday. Most of them are looking online, and some people are even buying sight unseen with just the pictures online. So if your photography is no good, they're not going to schedule a showing and they're not going to give you an offer. So it's very important to hire a professional photographer and to arrange the order of your photos in a way that makes the buyer envision that they could actually live there, so they have an understanding of the floor plan. And then when you do the showing, you need to make sure that your home looks the same as it did online so that they're not negatively impacted or they're let down in the showing. So as long as your home looks good online and then it looks good in the showing, they're going to be encouraged to write an offer. If you'd like to learn more about what I do for my clients to optimize their listing through professional photography, also videography, twilight photos, and even virtual tours if necessary, click the seller's link. There's nothing being sold there. I'm not going to solicit you for your listing. I'll just ask a few qualifying questions to see if I can help you in your situation, and you can let me know the best way to reach out to you to continue this discussion. If you're thinking about buying a home right now, like most people, you're probably going to jump on Zillow or some other app or site that you have on your phone and start browsing homes to see what's out there. Of course, this seems like the logical progression if you're thinking about buying a home, but a better way to start your home search is actually to do some research on local agents and maybe even talk to some of them over the phone, maybe meet some of them in person if necessary, to try to find a good fit for you and your situation, somebody who's knowledgeable, somebody who's professional, and quite frankly, somebody who you get along with, that you can see yourself working with over the next few months, possibly in some stressful situations as you're fighting against other buyers and possibly in multiple offers. You need a professional, you need somebody that you can get along with, that communicates well with you, to make sure that you're put in the best position not only to find your house, but actually to win the house if you get into a multiple offer situation. So the best thing to do, again, is to try to find your agent before you find your house, because most people make the mistake of finding their house, requesting a showing, and the first person who answers their phone or their email or their text shows them the house, and then they feel obligated to work with that person regardless of whether or not they actually like that agent, or regardless of whether or not they think that agent can actually help them to achieve their goal of homeownership. If you'd like to learn more about what I do for my buyer clients, or if you'd like to ask me some questions about my approach and to see if I would be a good fit to help you with your home search, click the buyer's link. I promise there's nothing being sold there. I'm not going to call you right away and try to twist your arm and get you to work with me or get you to buy a house right now. I'm just going to ask a few qualifying questions to see where you are in your search and how I might be able to help you. And my focus initially is to try to educate you on the process so that you're well informed and you can make a good decision about what's going to be one of the most important purchases of your lifetime. I hope this information has been helpful for you guys. If you like what you see here, like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications. I do market news every Friday. I do buyer and seller tips every Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.